Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to Monster Train 2. We are going to go on another run. Someday I'm probably going to try a daily challenge, I say in every game that has daily challenges, knowing that I never actually will. So, we have the Luna Coven as a new clan here. So we had the Banished, Mobile Host of Angelic Warriors, we had the Pyreborn, the powerful abilities of the dragons and their tented drakes. And now we have the Luna Coven that we unlocked previously. Aligned with the secretive Luna Coven and tap into the mercurial power of the moon to empower spells and weapons alike. Okay. You're probably going to have all sorts of new mechanics and things. I will say, after the previous videos that I recorded, the first two, I did those like back-to-back-ish. Haven't played in a while. There have been like a couple patches, like a bunch of bug fixes, but also like some rebalancing things. So stuff might be different. It's fine. Part of why I haven't really been playing it so much. I was kind of waiting to see if they were going to do a lot more balancing and whatnot. Also, just haven't really had the time. So we need to unlock, if we go, hang on. Next feature, unlock. 0 out of 2, unlock Pyre Hearts. So I'm assuming... Yeah, okay. So if we just unlock 2 of these, we'll get something new unlocked out there. Win more battles with trials. Just take damage. I don't know what that means. Sure. I've moved 118 units. It seems like a lot. Spend coins. So basically all of these, or a lot of these, will just happen over time. Echo of the Time Father. Hold 3 more frozen cards in hand. That's pretty close. See, that's scary. Why are there titans? What does that mean? I know that they're the story final boss. Okay, so what the hell do you do? I don't know what your power is going to be. Also, allied clan. Oh, right. So we have an allied clan card and then our primary clan card. That's what's being displayed here. So we've already done you. Right, advance and then apply Valor too. Oh, this is what's triggering our move. Okay. Witch Weave. Deal 1 damage to an enemy unit or restore 1 health to a friendly unit. So you're like the plant people from the first game. I understand how you work, kind of. I don't really care who... Oh, you can roll them separately. Oh, that's cool. I don't know who... Just give me a random anybody. Either of the other two is fine. I like the greed dragons, but I kind of also would be okay not playing with them for a bit. Hey, we're not playing with them for a bit. That's nice. So. Have we seen this Seraph? I don't even remember the 2 Seraphs that we fought. If you have no units on the floor, then Archeon will deal damage to the Pyre. I think we've seen you before. Kale Lord of the Cherubs. Vampiric Feed. +7 attack and lifesteal 1 to enemy units. That's nasty. Okay, and then we have our random starting cards here. So Moon Pixie, you're a Fey unit. You don't have a banner, so you're not like a starter. Conduit 3, I don't know what that means, and then enchant grant Conduit 3. So you grant all units on this floor Conduit 3. Other than yourself. And you also grant yourself Conduit 3. So, okay. +1 magic power on this floor per stack. Holy cow. So the more things on the floor with this pixie, the more magic power we have. Okay, so you're spell people. You're spell nuker people. Got it. Windblade. Shift. Triggers whenever this unit moves. Gain Valor 1. And on Resolve, so after combat, it triggers a shift, right? We've played with this before. Slam. Cooldown 2. Right, because the units can have cooldowns. Okay. Advance and deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's current health and armor. So you can just, like, ba-bam every couple of turns and hit someone really hard. For 30-ish. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see how this goes. Let's upgrade the champion first. I don't know what you do. Conduit for a lot of spell power. So you start with 6 conduit. Every time I cast a spell on your floor, you gain an additional conduit. That will... That, I mean, like, if we had a lot of... So we have the little baby spell. Sorry, I gotta go through all this. It's... My brain is not in monster train mode fully yet. This thing, Witch Weave. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. And you're free. I didn't even, like, realize that. So deal 1 damage to someone or heal 1 health to a friendly. It's free. And this will do 1 plus 6, and then that'll go up by 1 every time you do that. Okay, so, like, not bad, like, not good later, but not bad early. Okay, interesting. And then Lunar Echo, what the hell is this? Lunar Echo and Full Moon. That's all new. Cooldown 2. Okay, so you're an activatable ability. Create an ephemeral copy of a random spell that was played last turn. Full Moon. Active only during the full moon. Don't know what that means. So we just get to every now and then create a random, like, ephemeral copy of a spell that I played. So we could just repeat a spell later. Okay. And during the full moon, you get plus 15 spell power, whatever the hell that means. Whatever the hell full moon means. I know what the conduit stuff is. I understand this one the most, so we'll go with that first. So we want nuke spells. Ooh. That's not bad for our guardian angel guy. Being able to reuse consumed spells is kind of good also, though. Sometimes it can be annoying, but... We don't have any consumed spells currently. We only have 1 angel currently, though, too. I don't really know what to expect, so it doesn't matter. Trial Mind Meddler. Draw -1 each turn. But we get some extra cash. We could probably do this. First fight? Yeah. Interesting. I like that there's, like, new and different trials compared to the first game. Here's our new mechanic. The Luna... Oh, cool. Okay, so a lot of the different clans are going to have their own mechanic here. So instead of, like, the dragon greed egg counter, we get a moon. The moon affects certain cards. There are 2 phases, new moon and full moon. Ah, okay. So it just is either new moon or full moon. No in between. Oh, you're a starter boy. I didn't realize that. Let's just put you here. Remember that we want to also, like, stuff some of these floors full of pixies, if we can. Oh, my mouse wheel. I gotta... Can we just... I can just click like this. Okay. Sorry, I gotta remember how to play. I gotta fix my mouse wheel on this stupid mouse. Anyway. Okay. Advance and apply Valor to someone. You're just big beefy boy. We can delete one of you. Oh, and it's raising the conduit because we're casting spells. Boy, is this just like super overkill, but that's okay. What is... Ah, just saying that somebody has an ability somewhere. Okay. That's probably fine. So a lot of how this run turns out, I think, is going to depend on what spells we can get that are just, like, damage spells. So your ability would be great to use. I wish you had more damage to finish that guy off, but that's fine. So you'll each finish one of them off. I will just blast you. That's fine. These are good. And then do we throw down the Spear Steward? Probably. Just in case something makes it up there. At some point I'm just gonna like crank up the combat speed, but for now we'll leave it as is, the default. Yeah, having more space to squeeze you in would be great. I like this. I like that a lot. I mean, like, that's crazy good. That's 9 attack power there. If we had, like, smaller units and could just stuff a floor full of these things, like, that would be potent. That'd go really well on the floor with my leader, but I would want something to protect you and keep you alive. And look at that, black hole face. Ah. He starts with a bunch of sap. Okay, interesting. The Windblade feels a little late, but oh, right, you're full. Right, you cost 3. Okay, that's the problem here. I don't know if, like, 1 damage on this guy is gonna matter. It made no difference at all. Okay. If I use your ability, you'll gain an extra resolve, but then not have it next turn. It's only 17 damage. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just leave you alone. Yo, I can heal you to full? Yes. Yes. Perfect, we did it. Oh, I love, like, the unique black hole effect when you took over the bottom floor. That's cool. I've not really paid attention to that. I assume that most or all bosses have, like, a unique floors destroyed effect. That's super cool. Summon. Phase. Phase advances the current phase of the moon. There's 2 cycles. Cannot occur during combat. Ability, manipulate. So you just change the moon. Ah, okay. Phase Blessing. Restore 5 health. Healing applies over... healing over max health applies armor instead. That's very good. Starstruck also would be pretty good for a nuke. Let's get some more damage. And then an angel card. Ascend and advance. Advance and get 2 damage shield, but you cost 2. Consume. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 3x this guy's health and armor. That's a lot. I like Selfless Sacrifice. Advance and apply Spell Shield 2. And there's a chance we keep that card. It is going to be expensive. So I don't know how often we're going to be casting it. I think I want to mess more with the Luna Coven stuff. And make our spells better. Yeah. Spell Slam. Restore to full health. Apply Spell Weakness 1 to enemy units. The next time they're hit by a damage spell or ability, it takes that much damage again for each stack of spell weakness. Moon Cycle. Gain 5 attack every time the moon changes phases. That's kind of cool. I like Spell Slam, and you're a tank. Permafrost something. Cost -2 and then add consume. Ugh. Plus 20 magic power and consume. That's kind of funny. Making one of these just hit a lot harder. I think that's pretty okay. We'll just make one of you better. They're probably not going to stick around for too long, but... Well, assuming I get the options to remove things. So we currently have 2 big tanky boys. The Steadfast Crusader and the Silent Sentinel. Plus our Shield Stewards. I would like to start removing some of these Shield Stewards. Do I want to make a spell gain permafrost? Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be bad. Being able to keep one of these in hand or something is maybe not a bad idea. Keeping this guy in hand would also be great. I would love to lower your cost by 1. Being able to hold Starstruck in order to, like, stun an enemy on the full moon, that might not be bad. Would I ever, like, rather do that than just cast it immediately for the damage? Probably not. I think holding on to the Selfless Sacrifice is probably going to be good. So we'll try that. Do we just remove another card? Probably. I mean, the Windblades are okay, but they're not great. Let's get rid of a few of these just causes. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, that's a many-eyeballed skeleton. Ooh, -1 energy per turn. That's kind of scary. Let's do it. You're the boss. You have spikes. That's kind of nasty. 2 health, 5 damage. You're just annoying. Okay. These guys are just annoying, but they're low health. Hopefully we can just draw our good cards and blast them. So here's the thing. Spell Slam would be great. Oh, you're silent. That's like the type of creature you are. Interesting. Spell Slam would be great. The spell weakness on our thing that's going to probably have the most boosted magic power. Like, that seems like a really good combo. The Crusader also seems like a decent combo because we have so many like spells that can heal him back to full HP and let him slam more often. So this is interesting. I don't know how I feel about either of these in particular, but we'll see how this goes. Come on, mouse wheel. $11 damage. We could do 22 damage. Oh, you just also heal yourself. I forgot about that. Apply spell weakness 1 to all enemy units. Interesting. Kind of wouldn't mind you having that. You just need to die because you're annoying. We just need more bodies on the board. That's probably fine. I should have Starstruck, but I didn't. Okay, you're dead, so I don't have to worry about you. Man, only having 2 energy per turn is actually quite rough. Who could have seen that coming? So we can double Witch Weave to kill that guy. That might be what we have to do here. You absolutely need to use your ability. Never mind, we're fine. We'll kill you all. Okay, you can also just... I should have Wind Bladed first. We're just gonna Wind Blade first. Slam. Perfect. Okay, that's better. And then... you need to die. You need to die. I don't really care about the top floor currently. I mean, getting as much resolve as possible on that guy up there would be great. Or on this guy down here. Either of them. Better down here because we get the spell buff. Sure. No cooldown here. A pixie lets us just delete this guy, though. Or delete you. Probably just that. You are gonna live with 9 HP. Oh. Of course you are. That's okay, though. That's not okay. If I'm gonna cast Selfless Sacrifice, that's all my mana. That's annoying. So we probably Starstruck? But I'm definitely going to... Oh, you have spikes. That's what's going on down there. Okay. So on the one hand, I'd like to not take damage. On the other hand, we need to take damage to unlock another Pyre heart. We need to take a lot of damage, like a stupid amount of damage. But what's 4 damage, really? Like, you're not going to kill me there. So that's probably fine to just let you go and focus everything else we got down here. So let's... So let me think about this. We're definitely not going to kill you. We can... nullify the next source of damage. So you would take one attack and block it, and then you would attack and ignore the spikes once, I think. So that's not great. I mean, it would block 8 damage, but... the fact that this guy has spikes is annoying. The other option would be go... if we go Witch Weave... Witch Weave, and then trigger your effect, and then Star... Oh, Witch Weave just cause trigger your ability, then Starstruck to stun this guy for a round. That seems pretty good. The other thing is, like, since we're not going to kill you, do I need to get the Spear Steward out somewhere? Like up here? Kinda. Maybe we just play this one by ear. Man, this might be a little spooky, but let's give it a shot. So I'm doing both of these to boost your conduit as much as possible. That's good. You're stunned for a round. We're still not even halfway killing you, but that's what we got. I'm kind of just willfully taking 4 Pyre damage. Yeah. A boss with spikes is nasty. Look at all the eyeballs! Okay. I like that. Pixies are just, like, immediately going to die. We could just get a lot more damage out of you, though. I can't put a pixie there. Right. Is it better? It's probably better to heal you and then have you slam. It's probably not better to heal you all the way, though. Yeah, this is getting a bit spooky here. What are our last 2 cards? We might draw a unit. You're down 4 HP up there. I mean, I could give you more damage. Is that worth it? Or is it better to selfless sacrifice? I don't know. I don't know if that was the right choice or not. 117 damage. Yeah, you're definitely making it up to our Pyre. We have no bonuses to these. Yeah. Cool. I mean, there's nothing that matters with these. It doesn't matter. We win. We're just taking a bunch of unnecessary damage. Well, necessary damage. Feels like it could have been avoided, but I'm not sure how. Not gonna worry about it. Heart of the Pact. Hooray. I don't know what that is. Restore some health, and if we overheal, we get armor. That's kind of cool. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit. Deal damage twice instead during the full moon. That seems very good. That seems like exactly what I want. Deal damage to enemy units equal to the attack power of the front friendly unit. Ascend and advance. We'll just skip these. I don't want any of these. After playing a card from your primary and allied clan, draw +1 next turn. Oh, that's cool. I like that they're going to have abilities for the Pyre. That's neat. Equipment and rooms. Get 24 health back. We're not missing that much. Get a banished unit and upgrade our units. Getting like a room might be nice. I do tend to like the rooms. Let's go this side. Let's see what we can do here. See what our random weird trade-off event is. An ornate mirror stands alone, unanchored to any wall or frame. Its glass ripples like some sort of a portal. Curious, you pick up a small piece of scrap and toss it towards the mirror. The glass shimmers as the scrap disappears without a trace until 2 identical pieces of scrap come hurtling back out. We could multiply our forces. Copy 1 card or copy a card 5 times. Well, is there anything that I want to copy 5 times? It would be kind of funny to copy Silver Strike 5 times. I wish we'd upgraded it first. I mean, maybe just copy Silver Strike once. Alternatively, getting 5 more pixies would be kind of funny. I wish they had better stats. I should have upgraded them. That's alright. Let's just do the 25 to 50 damage nuke. That seems good. A cautious approach, you decide to use the mirror only once more. Once you've gained the desired copy, you begin to wonder. Which one is the original? Could it still be there inside the glass? The train rumbles! There's no time for such questions. There's a war to fight. Okay. Well. Sure. Friendly units gain Valor 6 when they kill something. Kill someone and this equipment gains +1 damage permanently. That's interesting. -2 space. Create a copy of friendly units on summon. So we copy all of our units, but then we can't really replace them because the floor is smaller. But we don't really have extra units and stuff, so that's kind of interesting. Combine 2 equipments into 1. I think they'd have to be 2 different equipments, right? I mean, I kind of want to get... You cost 2. That's so expensive. Ugh. Cannot merge with itself. Okay. Do we reroll? Do we care? Maybe we just don't care. Just get some of this junk out of the deck. I can't... I don't know. I think we just don't worry about it. I think that's kind of just a whiff on our part. Archeon! If you have no units on the floor, Archeon deals damage to the Pyre. So that shouldn't be a problem. We have plenty of units to start with. I would not mind getting, like, just a few more units, but we're pretty okay on units for now. Yeah, you seemed fine. And then more generic towards the top. I could have, like, made it so that we started with one of those wind blades in our deck, or in our starting, like, deployment phase, but that's a lot of money for something that seems kind of eh. If we were leaning more into the, like, moving back and forth sort of nonsense, that'd be a different story. You do multi-strike. Interesting. If you have no units on the floor after he attacks, he does 5 damage to the Pyre. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Okay. You need to die. And... didn't even realize that. That's amazing. That's a lot. We could almost one-shot these guys if we had the spell weakness active beforehand. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, nothing else worth using. Okay. I do really like the weird, like, Lovecraftian horrors we're fighting against now. I mean, stunning the boss seems kind of good. You could just have a pixie, I guess. It is only a new moon. I guess we could just kill you. Never mind, that's easy. We could spell slam for a lot of damage here. You're annoying, but we got bigger fish to fry. This only hits the front enemy unit. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't read that. I mean, you're gonna die anyway. I kind of want to stun the guy in the back. We're also hitting him for a decent chunk of damage. It was not the full moon. Whoops. Oh well. Hey, Echo Father time. We did it. We have unlocked 2 Pyre Hearts. We'll have a new, I'm assuming permanent unlock waiting for us. Let me get out of here. Okay. Let's put a Spear Steward here. I like that. That is like a comically large amount of damage that we're doing on this floor now. We could stop you from doing any damage. Then everything's going into the boss. I mean, we're not... Maybe 5 extra damage on the boss. I don't care that much. Valor to, like, help keep your, like, give you some armor, give you a little longevity. I think that's okay. There's my swords. I would rather just do that. Oh well. Windblade on you is probably good. I don't like your spikes. If I had doubled just caused you instead of putting that blade on you. Oh well. I'm gonna reset that. I'm gonna reset that. I'm probably gonna do the same thing up there that I did before, but let's just... So we're doing 15. You effectively have 30 health. I would like to just kill you in 2 hits so that we don't take the damage on my pixie. Man, that almost would kill you, but not quite. Oh, that guy's gonna be kind of nasty. Let us just cause. Let us just cause. So now you die just to the first 2. Okay, we're at least killing you now. That frees me up to use this. The flagellant scares me. Could do that to just make him a lot more manageable. Could do that to save my leader from taking 2 damage. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because so I'm imagining we get to the final fight. Is you having 8 health better than you having 6 health? I mean, not really. You're going to die in 1 attack from the boss anyway, because he does 8 damage, so it doesn't matter. If I could give you armor or something, that'd be a different story. Kill you to make you manageable, kill this guy. That's like such overkill for that guy in the back, but he's annoying. How much damage are you going to gain? 4, so you'll be at 7. We do the most damage down there, right? Yeah, it's only 10 up there. We're gonna have to deal with you. So, there's a lot going on here. That just deletes you. That's very good. That would also just delete you, which would be very good. I kind of want to use your ability, but I also, like, if we don't have to, then we shouldn't. Save it for when the boss shows up so we can spell weakness him again. We need to deal with that guy. Why are you taking so much damage here? Where's all the... Oh, because you're going to damage yourself, right. I think we just do that. Getting a little more Valor on you would not be a terrible idea. You have no Valor? Getting some Valor on you would also be okay. I don't know. I don't know about this. It's like no damage. I kind of just want to stack up our magic damage down here as much as we can. And we'll just finish you off. Just take like no damage. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go. We don't have a lot of unit-based attack power. And the fact that this is a new moon here is kind of annoying because we don't get the full effect of this thing. But that is what it is. Okay, we absolutely need that. So that finishes you off. That's a pretty decent chunk of damage there. And that's your spell weakness gone. I think we just bop you with a couple of these and then throw another big moon at you, and then that's the best we're getting out of this floor. Which is pretty good. That's pretty good. We almost got him on that floor. Ugh. Here, give me just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a thing I had to respond to. What is going on here? Right, we're... Oh, we're very close to winning or losing. So here's what I'm thinking. 10 health would let us slam for 10 damage right now. Also let us take one additional attack in 3 hits. Because he's hitting for 4. So that does move the needle on keeping us alive. So this is good. Yeah, that wins the fight for us. We did it. Anything else we do is gravy. So we add some gravy. Woohoo! like our winged guardian guy there. That guy's pretty cool. Ooh, this is a tough choice. I guess we'll see what else we got here. Multi-strike 1 every time we hit, we lose a damage on this. Does it only burn through its own damage? I'm not sure. Or like, if I put this on a guy who has any attack power, does it keep going after like 3 turns or whatever? I don't know. Luna Cycle Staff. Moon Cycle. So whenever the moon phase changes, this equipment gains +1 damage permanently. That's not bad. Eagle Heart. Consume. Advance, apply Valor 5 to a friendly unit, and then it attacks immediately. That's cool. We're not changing the moon cycle all that often. I kind of wish we were. It might be a little late to like spec into that, but I'll grab you. Resolve. If it's a new moon, get 10 attack and 15 defense. That's cool. On Shift, you gain some valor. On Revenge, you gain some valor. I remember you. You were pretty good. I like the Shade Guard. I don't like that you're massive. Take up a lot of space. +1 energy per turn. That's kind of tempting. This would let us start speccing more into, like, units. Just giving us more space to work with. That is kind of tempting. Can I look at the map? So we defeated Archeon, so we're either getting Mystery Event, $100, and a trinket. Duplicate a card. Upgrade a spell. And get some Pyre health that is unnecessary. Probably this side. Although, upgrading our spells is very tempting. But I don't really care for this, and I don't really have anybody that I want to duplicate. Space or energy? We have a bunch of zero-cost spells that are kind of not going to be super useful going forward. I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one. Let's do Heaven's Light. Let's do more space. More space is like pretty universally good. Echo of the Time Father. Once per battle, select the heart to apply Frozen to all non-blight and non-scourge cards in your hand. That's kind of cool. Once per battle, huh? You can just freeze your hand. Interesting. Man, this is... I think buying a trinket could be a game changer. I think buying a trinket could be a game changer. So... Oh, you stay at 8 HP. That's spooky. On Incant, we gain 2 Conduit. And then this would be the Lunar Echo one. I really like just going deep on one upgrade tree and seeing kind of how it turns out at the end. So I'm going to do that, even though that's not the best choice. I think it's fine. Take that. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, it's a little skeleton dog. The legendary dog made of bone bounces towards you, its bone tail rattling together in an excited wag. An elusive creature that can cross dimensions as easily as he can catch a cursed stick. You are blessed by his appearance. Yep. However, life as a mythical, adorable puppy is a lonely one, and the dog made of bone's tail droops and his little bony expression seems sad. Will you stop for the bone dog and give him some kindness? So we can pet the bone dog to get the bone dog's pendant. First time the Pyre reaches 0 health, restore it to 25% of its HP. This can only trigger once. Or we just get the bone dog. Celebrate. After you defeat a boss, your Pyre permanently gains 10 extra health. That's cool. I kind of just want the bone dog. I just want to bring the bone dog along. Oh, what a great little bone dog. Yeah. Sorry, my phone just keeps blowing up. Okay. Merchant of Trinkets. Yeah, let's do that. What do we got? Whenever you gain any valor, you get +1 stacks. That's pretty good. At the start of each turn, fully heal your champions. That's also really good. Deal 30 damage to the front enemy. We only have 2 cards with Consume. That's why we keep getting a spell that does, like, an insane amount of damage. I forgot that we have, like, the super spell in here. This guy, 21 damage and Consume. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting more of those. Can we... Or, like, getting more Consume spells. Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Arms. Probably Merchant of Steel? Upgrade a unit. We are giving some valor to some of our units. This would give them, you know, an extra tiny little bit of damage. Fully heal your champions. Oh, fully heal your champions. That's just our Eka. You have, like, no health, so I don't actually think that's very good now. This is fine. Do we re-roll? Do we purge a card? I want to save my money because we're going to presumably be upgrading some units here on the next floor. Let's save and make our units better. The front non-boss enemy in each wave gains reanimate 1. When it's killed, it comes back with 1 HP. The frontmost enemy, so it's always going to be like the tanky boy. Ugh. These guys are going to be nasty. Let's give it a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, and all that. Eka. Let's get you out there. The fact that you can just fully heal yourself is, like, really good. I like that. I like you being the new frontliner up there. But also, you're going to be getting 10 damage every other turn. So maybe we just kind of, like, throw away a shield steward or something in front of you just to soak up a little damage. That'd be okay. Obviously cannot cast it right now. But I like that. Yeah, you're going to be a problem. Pixie is great, though. I think giving you some Valor would be okay. I'd actually rather have the Valor on. Doesn't matter. And then this will just, like, you're going to die, so I don't have to worry too much about... Yeah, about you. Okay. I didn't need to burn the spell slam. That's what I was trying to get at. Excuse me. If we daze you, then you don't trigger your resolve, huh? That's interesting. Man, this is, I like that a lot. I like that. You just need to die. You can die on the next floor up, that's fine. And then we gotta get our other units out, so I think that's fine. Okay, I like that we actually finally have a scaling unit up on the top floor. That's very nice. Bone Dog is gonna go on the top floor as well. Bone Dog, you don't cost anything. That's exciting. Sure, why not? Let him have the magic moon staff. Oh my gosh, mouse wheel. Okay. So you're the consume one. This is maybe going to be a problem for us. I just want to kill this guy. That doesn't do enough. Are you kidding me? That's still okay. We're still wiping out the floor. It's kind of rough that you're in a bit of a bad state. That's all right. You could just be slammed. I like that. And then I guess we just get these wind blades out there. Probably should have put it on Sentinel down there, but that's all right. Oh, that was so much damage. So you'll do 67 and then 67. No, you'll do it once, because it's not a full moon. So that'll kill you and bring you back with 1 HP. I feel like we gotta deal with these guys, though. I would love to keep you alive. That's fine. Do we have room for another train steward? Yeah, we could put you up here. Okay. This is going well. It is hard for my brain to think about, like, the spell stuff because I'm usually very unit focused just because of how bosses work in this game. So this is, we're probably just gonna dump all of our just causes on that guy down there. You're fine. We could we could heal you for 1. I mean, I think we just spend all of our spells down here. I don't know. The healing might matter at some point. That's fine. Okay. Give me some good damage spells, please. That's a pretty good hand. That's exactly what I wanted. So, oops. That's the boss. 950 health. That's so much health. You're just relentless. You apply 3 corruption. Well, that's annoying. Take 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn. Stacks remain across turns. I don't like that at all. And the days won't stop like the corruption, will it? And can't trigger. It can't attack or use any action or resolve abilities. That's not an action, that's a trigger? What is an action ability? I assume like that? Or like... I don't know. That is like a semantics thing. I don't think that the date... It doesn't matter because it's a new moon anyway. I'm gonna just kill all of my units because we're gonna get corruption. Yeah, that's not good. Extremely not good. Yeah, we're all just dead. The damage shield stays until it's consumed, right? So, like, I will just put damage shield on our big boy up there, and that'll just stay until he takes damage. So that seems good. I should have spell slammed. Ah, crap. There's a lot to keep track of here, okay? The activatable abilities is just a thing that I'm not mentally prepared for. I mean, is it worth it to get this guy out of here? It'll stop us from taking a little bit of damage, but it's going to cause us all to take a lot more damage from the corruption. Basically, we're losing an attack of our champion. It's not worth it to cast it on you. And you do 15 damage, so you're at 24. You can go up to like 25. That's not enough to save you, like to give us an extra turn there. I mean, same with you, but gotta spend it somewhere. We're all in on the top floor. Yeah, this guy is just like a very direct hard counter to us. But, you know, it is what it is. So, this is interesting. Because we can experiment. It doesn't block the incant. I didn't think it would, but I wanted to see. No point in casting you on this floor. We could We could Silver Strike for 50 damage. Like, that's not bad. It's a decent amount of damage. I will give you just a bunch of Valor up here. Oh, I should have played the Shield Steward. Ah, crap. Well... that's probably better than playing the Valor. 41 damage. If I daze you... yeah, you're taking more damage before you leave the floor. That's fine. And I... back down to 40, but we did 50. I think that's still a better trade-off. And you're just gonna die after one thing, so you don't really matter. Okay. Come on, mouse wheel. There we go. Give you one more HP. Okay. This is a rough one. I don't think we're winning this, maybe? It's gonna depend on how our top floor goes. We're very close. I don't think it's worth it to cast any spells on this floor. I mean, he's gonna get one hit in on our Pyre, so that's not too bad. Yeah, let's just let it roll. Oh, our poor little bone dog didn't make it. Phase X times, apply 1x conduit. That's kind of funny. Restore 20 health, apply conduit 4. Phase to New Moon, apply 5 damage and stealth 1 to friendly units. Huh. I mean, this could be like an okay way to get a little bit more spell power on one of the other floors. Stealth is really good, though. Yeah, I'll take the stealth thing. That's very good, but expensive. We have a bit of Valor, but we don't have a ton of Valor, so I don't think Lead Songbird would actually be all that useful for us. Retreat the front enemy unit, apply melee weakness 1 to all enemy units. That's good for letting us, like, wipe out all the weaklings on a lower floor, all the backliners. But then the big guy is probably going to go up to the next floor, which might be okay. Honestly, I think we're just gonna skip all these. We don't really have the extra energy to make, like, 2-cost spells be more worthwhile. I think I do want to still do Merchant of Steel. Let's get an artifact first. At the end of the turn, if it's a full moon, spells in your hand gain 10 magic power. Unit cards without upgrades cost 1 less. Well, that's funny. I wish I knew if I like what units I'm upgrading. This might be good. This will make our like 0-cost spells worth playing on other floors, maybe. Restore 10 health, do 10 damage. I guess not terrible. It is only every other floor, or every other turn, and we have to have the spells in our hand. We're about to upgrade our units. We'll do this. Let's see what this is. The event was designed by a Kickstarter backer or a Patreon supporter or something, probably. The train stops before a peculiar kind of workshop overflowing with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out from the clutter with a sign below them which reads, "It isn't the trip, it's the journey. It isn't the gift, it's the container. Respetaculum." Do you take one of these unique boxes? Small gift box. Pack 3 spells into a small gift box. Consume, add all 3 contained spell cards to your hand. Pack 3 units in there. Resolve, summon a boxed unit. Or just add a random card to your hand each turn. I mean... oh, this is going to ruin the run. Let's do it. As you take the box in hand, the others disappear. You will never know what they might have held for you. I will know, and they might have held the things that I stuffed into them. This is such a bad idea. Give a unit quick and plus 10 damage. Upgrade a unit with conduit 5. Give it something a lot more health. A lot more health is very good on our tanky boys. Either of you? Let's do you first. Multi-strike would go really well on this big chonky boy, because he's just going to sit up top and get beefy. I like that. Healthier moon pixies is also not bad. Ooh, making them quick is tempting. Putting conduit on anybody would also be good. Like, conduit on the bone dog seems fine. He doesn't really do anything else. This would at least give me, like, a reason to cast spells on whatever floor he ends up on. Probably the same floor that we had last time. Yeah, I'd rather spread things out a little bit so that my spells are worth casting on some of the other floors. So I think that's good. We could just, like, triple down on the same floor, but I like this. Do I want to give somebody quick and plus 10 attack? Yeah, I wish that you were tankier, but I think this is good. Quick on the Shade Guard is also tempting. Because that's 50 damage before the enemy gets to attack. And every other turn, that gains 20 extra attack power. You are going to become a monster if I give you that. Yeah, I'll do that. That seems very good. Upgrade a unit with Valor 9. That's not bad. Just a lot of damage. Reduce your cost to 1. Make you larger, but give you a stupid amount of health. Slam things for 100 damage? That's very good. I like that. The Valor, so you do more damage, you get a little armor, like, that's pretty okay. You'd have to be up front to, like, actually get use of the armor from Valor. Reduce somebody's cost to 1. I mean, like, maybe you, but I don't really care. I don't really care. I kind of just want you gone. I don't think it's likely that you're leaving, though. So Valor would just give somebody 9 extra damage. Like, that's not bad to put on a Pixie. Just somebody that's going to be sitting on the back lines. Let them do a little extra damage. I think that's okay. And just give the other one a lot of raw damage. Or give you some raw damage. I would love it if we could buff the Silent Sentinel's health, but this is probably fine. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Do we want to delete a card? Buy trinkets. Duplicate a card. We're probably going to do the Merchant of Magic for the next one. Yeah, let's save our money. Okay, that seems like a decent set of upgrades. Like, that's going to be a pretty good power spike. Non-boss enemy units restore a ton of health whenever they move up a floor. $40 Titan skin. Every time he gets hit, he loses a Titan skin. So we just gotta hit him a lot. We are not really geared up for that. I'm gonna do it. This is probably a bad idea. I say that every time I take one of these trials, but I really don't feel good about this. 100 damage on that guy is crazy. Apply Corruption 3, and that remains forever. We have to just kill you. Corruption is scary. Create an ephemeral copy of a spell in your hand. Sure. We pick. Okay. We're gonna stack the hell out of that conduit. Okay. Look, give me a second here. Probably you. Probably you. Because you get double the benefit. I like that. Okay. Okay. I like that. This is tempting to throw on someone as well. Let somebody just attack immediately? That's interesting. That guy scares me, but there's really nothing we could do about him here. I don't think it matters who gets this, necessarily. If I even want to cast that. You could just do a chunk of damage, but I don't know that that matters. Apply sap 2 to everyone when we cast a spell. Glad I finally looked and saw that. Cool. I don't like this at all. Well, we can delete. Huh. We could slam you. I'd rather slam the second guy. Can we do 40 damage to take out the first guy? I don't think so. Three, 6, 9. So we could do 30 damage. That's still not enough. Five, 6, 7, 8, so we can do 38 damage. That's still not quite enough. You're 75 bucks. Yeah, the corruption's gonna be spooky, but I don't know that we really have a choice here. I also gotta deal with that floor. Okay. I mean, like, there's no reason to not slam. You can't kill the front guy and then slam the second before combat starts. That would phase, which would trigger things, but we don't have things to trigger, really, so... Ugh. Could cover of night down here and prevent all the corruption stacks. That's probably a good thing to do. Let's throw a pixie down here. I mean, if we throw Bone Dog in here for free, that's 11 extra conduit. That's pretty good. If we do this in the other order, we're getting the buff first, but it, like, then you're just doing 76. Like, it doesn't, it's not meaningful. I'll do it in that order anyway. How's life up here? He's just gonna make it up to the top, but we have a quick, hard hitter. So I think that floor will be fine. It kind of stinks that we're not killing that guy. We could. Do I want 75 bucks? Yeah. We're not going to be getting any corruption or anything down there anyway. We're adding 25 damage, so we would not kill you. That's okay, because then we can slam the next turn. I'm going to be greedy. I mean, you're not a permanent addition to our deck, so... At least I'm assuming that you're not. So I don't care about you. You're just gonna be taking up space. I wish we had a way to, like, discard cards or something. That really stings that we're not. We're not able to kill you, but it is what it is. And the corruption stacks on our big guy on the middle floor is kind of annoying as well, but oh well. Come on. Is there... I wish I had hotkeys for this. Hang on. There's got to be, like, hotkeys for moving... Oh, yeah, I just need to fix my mouse scroll wheel. Anyway, but that's annoying. So we could spell slam here. Then we're not going to have it up for the boss. That might be okay. I mean, then we can either kill this guy up front or kill the guy in the middle. I'd rather kill this guy, because he's sapping us, which is annoying. Okay, you're dying, you're not, but you're not going to kill any of us, so that's probably okay. This is helpful. Getting us, like, some armor and stuff would be great. Can't slam this turn. You're dead, and you're not even going to take any damage, so that's fine. Ugh. Shield Steward might be needed to help with the boss. Keep our ultimate last defender alive longer. Problem is, we don't have any way of killing those guys. I don't know how we're going to do 100 damage to you. We're not. You're just going to have to die to our Pyre up above. That's fine. You only do 3 damage. The corruption is what's really annoying. Yeah, I don't want my my main guy to get corrupted, so Shield Steward up front. That's a better play. That would probably be okay to put on somebody down here. That's actually not bad to put on everyone. I probably want to selfless sacrifice somebody. Probably our Shade Guard. Do I want to stick Valor on anybody else instead? Kinda. Mitigating the damage you're taking would be nice. I don't think it's gonna matter all that much, though. We could raise our Conduit even further down here with some spells, but I don't think that really matters either. This is a tough choice. I think we're all in on the big guy up here beating the boss for us. Oh, it moves him to the front. Wait, I don't want that. Gosh darn it. Do I have your slam here, or do we save the slam for the boss? I don't think it matters. Because we're going to lose a lot of health before the boss even gets up to that floor. I think that's just the way to do it. Okay. Getting your Valor over the corruption value would be nice. I mean, we could just cause you and then just cause this guy. That's not bad. Then he has a little bit of armor, too. And you're getting additional Valor from moving positions. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's really good. Okay. It is a full moon, so if we can throw a moon at this guy, then that would be awesome. I don't think that's going to happen, but the thought is there. We don't have your ability. I think we consume... You advance the phase of the moon. So we could... Let's see what we can do. I want to play Silver Strike, Cover of Night, and Stardust Invocation. So if we... And then we'll play all of our Witch Weaves, which is 2. If we Stardust Invocation to create something, we won't have enough energy to play it unless it's a Witch Weave. So we're just going to make another Witch Weave. That's fine. You will change it to a different phase of the moon. This will make it a new moon. If we end on new moon, you will get your buff. I like that. So I think we open with this, because that just deletes that first guy. I like that a lot. I think we make it new moon so that we can keep it new moon with Cover of Night. And these are all the same, doesn't matter which one we take. But that's good. And then we'll do this, so it buffs all of our dudes, and it prevents them from taking damage for a turn. That's very nice. We could also throw the Spear Steward out, or we could have thrown the Spear Steward out, like on this floor, just to try to buy more time to reduce the Titan skin on this guy. I think it's a little late for that. So you're going to do 19 damage. We could give you... You're effectively taking 25 damage a turn. We cannot give you enough health that would buy you another turn. Kind of, because the corruption's at the end of the turn, but... I think just blasting this guy is probably our best bet here. And that lowers the Titan skin, so every additional attack will do more. Yeah, because even if I give you the extra health, it's just, it's 18 health, and he just punches through that, so that's irrelevant. Yeah, I'd rather just do the 70 damage. Okay. This is not great, but we're getting some of that Titan skin off them at least, so that's what counts. I've got a lot of units down there attacking, so that's pretty good too. Poor Bone Dog is never going to get to celebrate. I feel like we just got Bone Dog too late. I mean, I think I just bop you for one. We could Cover of Night you again. Stealth goes away every turn, so if I stealth everybody up here, then they lose it. But they would keep the 5 extra damage, which is 10 damage on you. That might be good. We're doing nothing to this guy. I think we need to selfless sacrifice. I think you need to live as long as possible. Right. Preserved. Dang it, I was just trying to get rid of that spell. Ugh. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we've got rid of a lot of that Titan skin. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off, though. Friendly units advance on strike? Boy, do I not want that. Yo, 2 more damage shield? That's pretty tempting. Cover of Night. Oh, hey, we're already winning. Well, what do you know? Okay, our big guy did it. Who knew that giving a scaling unit quick attack and multi-strike would be such a phenomenal idea? He hits so hard. The scaling guy, the buff boy that we have up top there, that is within my wheelhouse. That is familiar to how I play the game. This is getting tough, though. Deal 20 damage to the front enemy unit X times. Grant friendly units conduit 5. I mean, this would go nuts on that first floor. Ascend and apply spell weakness 2 to somebody? Eh. Planetarium, I think, is good. Push somebody down and give them 2 melee weakness? That's pretty good. Consume and just hit somebody really hard. Well, specifically with our tank. I wish you didn't cost 2. Which way are we headed? Trinkets, probably magic. Probably magic. Man, if I could like lower your cost, that'd be worth it. I don't know. I think we just skip again. I don't really like the cards that move everybody around. Take that. We get a random event, which is... You come across the abandoned train yard and watch F step out of a rusty train car with a pile of scrap. She inspects her salvage and pulls out a few blueprints. Train could use some tuning up, don't you think? Go ahead and pick which mod you like. Which room do you want Hef to tinker with? 3rd floor, get Fight Club. 1st floor, get the Boiler Room. Boiler Room, gain an energy whenever a unit dies. Okay. Fight Club. Friendly units get 15 attack, which would be 30 attack on our multi-attack guy. That's pretty good. Mod the train yourself. Get Hef's Hammer. On Slay, +1 capacity on this floor, and it does 20 damage. That's insane. We don't really generate, like, units to need that, but that's so cool. I think the Boiler Room, because then we could, like, blast a backliner and get extra energy for casting spells. Man, these are both very good, though. What, did I just take a room? What room did I take? I would rather have this on the 1st floor. Well, if I'm going to put this anywhere, probably the 1st floor. We just don't have a ton of units. Here's a question that I have that I don't have an answer to. If combat happens and a unit dies during combat, and we generate +1 energy, do we keep that for the next turn? Probably not. But I don't know. We're not going to mess with it. We're just going to do the give me damage on the top floor. Train rumbles, metal shifts, magic changes. A few moments, noise stops, the locomotive settles. F draws her arms, the proud look on her face. Treat her well now. Sweet. Okay. Let's see what we can do to our spells. Permafrost on something. Remove, consume. Cost 1 less on a spell. That's very good. I mean, making you only cost 1 would be fantastic. Making like one of these only cost 1 would be great also. I mean, anything costing less is like a win in my book. +10 magic power. So this is interesting because it would do double damage during a full moon. I like that. Do I want to remove consume from any of these? That's actually pretty good on this guy. Guarantee that we can keep it and reuse it. I mean, and then like keeping one of these around for a future turn is not bad, or keeping this guy around for the days is not bad. Actually, I'm gonna do that. And then let's reroll. +20 magic power and consume. Holdover. We cast it, and then we get it put on top of our deck, so we get to draw it again next turn. Great if we have additional card draw. The problem is it goes back on top of our draw pile, so we're spending one of our draws repeating a spell. So it seems like it would be really good on one of our like 0 cost guys. But then it just means that we're clogging up our draw capacity. Double stack status effects, huh? 2 stealth is very tempting. Daze 2 is really good also. Doubles the Valor from 2 to 4, and then we get +1 from the Relic. Okay. I'm sad this doesn't apply to the +5 damage, but 2 stealth is really good. Yeah, 2 stealth is really good. I'll take that. I mean, holdover. -2 to the cost and it gains consume. Like, holdover on one of these is not terrible. I would probably want card draw as our next, like, main boss reward if I do this. I'd also want one of these upgraded with, like, damage. I'd want it, like, a +10 damage on you or something. Which we didn't put on you, we put on the Silver Strike instead. So I think we're going to pass. We probably do want to purge something, though. We're remarkably low on units. Maybe I don't purge anything. It would be like a just cause over anything else, probably. I don't even know that I want to purge that, necessarily. Those are fairly helpful. The answer is I should purge something. You always want to thin your deck. Ugh. Let's save, because this is a pretty good floor for us on that side. Get a random equipment or room. Ways to improve your equipment and rooms. 150 bucks. Probably gonna do that. Yeah. Let's save our money. Okay. And then we'll get 2 free purges. That's assuming that we can beat the Cherub boss. +7 damage and lifesteal 1. Woo! It just automatically gets applied. That's super cool. You definitely go up here. That's so much damage. Yeah, just keep you up there. Like, 1 energy would also not be bad. But that's alright. Oh, you know what? An energy is definitely what I'm going to take here, because we have the random card that gets added to our hand every time. Yeah. Ooh. That seems extremely good. What did you do? Right, you make life hard for everybody. Okay. Oh, man. Staff on the Shade Guard, Mooncaller back here, and then you're getting double the effect every other turn for both of those. That's so good. That's so good. That's a lot of our mana. +1 damage whenever somebody dies on this floor. Which I would like to just kill that guy. And he's gonna get a huge buff from this guy. I don't like that. And then I probably want to put the Spear Steward down somewhere. Okay, we're doing this because this seems, like, hilarious and amazing. You're gonna get kind of scary to deal with. But that's just okay, that's just what we've got. That's fine. I wouldn't mind giving you some Valor. Wouldn't mind giving you some Valor. Let's give... Or a unit? Do I put a unit up here with you? I probably put a unit up here with you. I like that. That goes really well on you. And... Oh, this is so expensive. But it lets me slam and just kill this guy. I like that a lot. Titan skin after combat, so that's going to make you annoying to deal with, but I don't really know that we have anything else we can do. You're only going to hit once. Our damage output is so meager and pitiful until we get our little pixies out here. This is a tough choice. This is like long-term benefit for us. The other thing is I could trigger your ability, and then we could do 66 damage. Still doesn't quite kill you in one hit. And we could throw all of our Witch Weaves on the Vampiric Cherub to try to kill him. I'd rather just get the blade on you early. That's fine. Your health is low enough that I'm concerned. I don't really like that, but I don't have any way to like heal you directly, so that is unfortunate. And I'm gonna have to be careful. We do have enough to put a thing up there. You only cost 1. Okay. Yeah, so I think we just blast you as much as we can. Oof. They're gonna get really nasty to deal with up there, but it's just the way it is. I mean, I could heal him back up to full. We could also just blast that guy so you don't generate any more buffs. That's also pretty tempting. 109, so we're still not quite going to be able to kill this guy. So that's the problem. We don't have any way to like heal a lot of these guys. This is really annoying. That's probably pretty good. Man, getting you more Valor to keep you alive would be nice. Getting you some Valor to keep you alive would also be really good, actually. I mean, I'd probably heal you. That's probably what we do. Who gets the other Witchblade? That's the other question here. All of our frontliners are kind of full. Or we could just kill that guy. It's also kind of tempting. We'll do that. That kills both of them. Then you're irrelevant. You're going up a floor by yourself. That's fine. Do we Cover of Night down here? Do we Windblade? I don't really have anybody I want to give the Windblade to right now. We need more units. We'll do that. The stealth is good. It stinks that we're sinking all of our damage into the little cherub, but that's just the way it be. I gotta be careful about your health. I could selfless sacrifice you? That's tempting. I'm very, very worried about your health. Bone Dog needs to go either on the bottom floor here. Why? Hang on. Why are you taking damage? Why are you taking damage? I'm very confused. What did I miss? Nobody here has sweep. Why are you dying? Why are you taking 3 damage? Is that just like a graphical glitch? Because you're not taking any damage. I'm extremely confused. I also could have done, what, 11 more damage on our blast to that guy? I probably should have done that. Hang on, I wanna see if I can figure this out. Why are you taking damage down here? Yeah, you're taking that damage again. Why is everybody taking all this damage on the first floor? I'm extremely confused. I mean, if I end the turn and we see why everybody's dying, I won't have them anymore. I mean, you don't seem to indicate that you're, like, sweeping the whole team or anything like that. Or that you're attacking the back line, if that's even a possibility. I'm so confused. Why is this showing up? Like, I feel like I'm just missing something, but I don't know what. I mean, we could just throw Bone Dog up in front here just to soak up the damage from the boss and try to keep our Shade Guard alive. Or I could just give him Selfless Sacrifice now and hope we win the 50-50. That's probably worth doing. I really don't want him to take any more hits if I can help it. Okay. And then everybody down here has like this purple aura. Stealth, that's why. That's what's happening. They have stealth. They have another round of stealth. That's why they're going to take the hits. They're going to take the hits from these guys because these guys are not taking it. They have stealth. Got it. I understand. Okay. I was very, very perplexed, as y'all saw for a while. Okay. I'd love to just take out the guy in the back. Or the stupid little cherub, but I'd rather... we'll just do that. You're probably getting the big sentinel, trained sentinel guy. You're probably getting another spear steward for 2. So all 3 of these are probably going to go on this floor, but that's assuming that we draw them again before the boss shows up down here. So I'm not super concerned with all this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to put somebody down just to die. I mean, we could just put it on like one of these guys and have him just take a bunch of extra damage. Put on this guy and have him die when he goes up to the next floor. I assume going up a floor will count. But if not, who cares? Oh, stealth broke my brain. Yeah, you just need to slam. You're gonna die, you're taking a lot of damage. Planetarium would be nice down here. Shield Steward would be phenomenal on this floor, where he belongs. We could hit you once really hard. We could do an extra 10 damage off of the planetarium. Yeah, let's... He is going to get more damage, but it's worth it if we take out one of these guys. I should have done this the other way around, done the Witch Weave first, but I don't care that much. Okay. We're hanging in there. We're doing all right. The bosses in this game scare me. And this deck, I'm still not... Like, I haven't super wrapped my mind around it. I feel like we need more, like, big damage spells, but we just don't have any. We probably don't have any of the good ones unlocked yet. But also, like, we're really low on useful minions. We just haven't seen that many, like, good unit summon options. Advance and apply a bunch of melee weakness? Man, your health is so low. I wish that there was something we could do about that. There really isn't. I mean, he's been phenomenal for just letting all the enemies, like, impale themselves on his large revenge shield. That's been fantastic. Okay, this will delete a guy. I like that. We can completely unnecessarily spell slam. I think we save that for, like, the actual boss round as much as we can. Yeah, because you're going to take some damage, and then we can heal you up. I like that. I'm tempted to give you some more Valor. Bone Dog being back here would be good. That's something. That's a little more damage. We could advance one of these guys and kill him. I wouldn't mind advancing you. And it is just a free zero-cost spell to increment our spell caster-ishness. That's fine. Oh, imagine if the boss was back on the first floor and we could cast it there. Oh. Well, we could just delete somebody for 2. That's kind of a lot. You are gonna die if I don't heal you. We could Witch Weave you to heal you. That seems like a pretty okay use of that. We should probably, like, Wingblade this guy. You can slam for 59. That's probably worth doing. I mean, we have to just, like, blow one of these guys up, right? That's too good not to just do that. I could have put you in for even funnier numbers, but that's... We're already well over what we need. Um... Yeah... Not perfect, but that's fine. And then we'll get another big spell weakness on the boss here in this final wave. Right, he's gonna eat all of them. We kind of just need lots of bodies down, so I am going to throw this guy in. More damage is always good. You're not long for this world, but that's just kind of the way it is. Buys us a bunch of extra turns down here before we take damage. I think we just blow up one of these. The fact that you're going to get lifesteal off of them all is really annoying. That's just kind of all we got. We had kind of an awkward setup because I stealthed. That's my bad earlier. Well, I didn't realize I was going to draw my cards. Man, card draw would be nice. We're definitely going to take the extra energy, though. Here's what we're going to do. Bump things up a notch. You're dying in one hit. Ooh, I could stealth to... I mean, anywhere. We do also have the daze. We have the damage shield. Damage shield 2 to all friendly units. That's kind of cool. That'd be everything. So what do I want? I want to play Cover of the Night. Because if we can end this on the new moon... A, the cycle triggering will just buff your staff anyway. And then B, ending on a new moon will trigger your resolve, which is what we need if we're going to win this. So we absolutely 1000% need that. It doesn't matter which floor we cast it on, so let's keep these guys alive, I guess. Do as much damage as we can down here. So that's one. That's fine. We could Windblade somebody just to give them a little tiny bit of extra attack. I don't know that it's going to matter. I mean, it's going to get one trigger, so who cares? If I daze you now, you'll just not attack, which just wastes one of the stealth turns, which is nothing. So we'll slam for that. Oh, the spell weakness is consumed on ability as well. I forgot about that. We could just give somebody 1 HP. It's so irrelevant. But it is free, so sure, why not? Give somebody melee weakness? And I would love to have that next turn, but we don't have it next turn. We have it now. I mean, maybe we do that so that he gains a melee weakness when he goes up. Sure. And then, like, we have the time right now, so I could just... And damage shield on the guy up front seems fine also, because then he's doing damage still for a couple turns. That's fine. And then, do we have somebody who gets a benefit on advance? Not really. That's fine. Okay, this should be a cakewalk for our team. Yeah. And you don't even die. I love that. I could stun you for a turn. He did gain the melee weakness. That'll do it. That's real good. And then that's just for fun. Why not? Alright. This one unit is just carrying me to victory, but that's how it be. Duality attuned. Do 10 damage to an enemy unit, or restore 10 health to a friendly unit. That's insanely good. That's so good. Attuned is bonkers good for us. I love that. And then I'm definitely taking energy. Because we're getting the random extra cards each turn, that's kind of supplanting my desire for card draw. Okay. We're almost certainly going to go to the right. We're definitely going to go to the right. Merchant of Magic. Throw away some cards. I don't really know what I want to throw away. Probably the Valor cards. They're just not doing a lot. For a split second, I thought that said motorcycle. And I was like, what? What? Why do you have a motorcycle ability? No, moon cycle. I don't like that you're never getting health. That kind of sucks. That's very scary. The Lunar Steward. On moon cycle, apply +1 attack and +1 health to all friendly units on the floor. That's pretty cool. That would be... This would be cool. I really... so we saw the unit that has an activatable ability that is like, hey, toggle what the moon is. That seems cool. I would love to do like an actual moon cycle based build. And Lunar Steward absolutely is in that category. So that'd be very cool. It's not what we're doing now, but that would be very cool. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. -1 cost and intrinsic. +10 magic power is just good. I mean, we could just do like 10 magic power and holdover on one of these. Then it's always in our hand every single turn, but that's like 10 healing or 10 damage on any floor. Like, that's pretty good. The other one would be this guy. Yeah, we have a winner. -1 cost intrinsic. I mean, being able to start with like a free Silver Strike or something is kind of not bad. This would be excellent. I kind of want to give this guy holdover, actually. This would be really, really good with holdover. Oh, sorry. geez, hang on. I gotta pause for a second. Alright. Sorry about that. I have a moderately sick kitty cat right now. And I just needed to check in on her and see how she's doing. She's... I don't think she's actually sick. She might have something. She might have like a little bug or something. She's been throwing up a lot. But I think it's mostly because we've had a couple of heat waves here, and she's been shedding a lot. And I think she's just having trouble with hairballs. Anyway, what were we doing? Holdover. So holdover is... Man, we could gamble. We could gamble and put holdover on one of these and hope that we get another way to buff its spell damage on the reroll. Or we could just put it on this. Then our +1 energy every turn is almost certainly going into this every turn. 60 damage or 60 healing every turn is really good. That could keep our middle floor tanky boy alive and doing damage. He's not going to have the damage reflection shield anymore, which is kind of a bummer, but this could help keep our guys alive. Hold over on one of these so we're not spending the energy would be really nice. -1 cost and intrinsic. So we could just start by putting Valor on somebody. Like, that's not bad. Or being able to start with the ability to stun someone and having this be free. That's also very good. So we'll put an intrinsic on you. I like that. Still not sure about holdover. Do we gamble on holdover? I mean, always having something that we can cast for free on the ground floor seems very good. It sucks that it's just basically eating up one of our card draw every turn. That's the thing I don't like about this. That's kind of what I'm so on the fence about is, do I want to consume 2 resources, card draw and energy? So let's put it on you. We'll gamble. If we can get like a +10 spell damage or something, that'd be even better. -2 energy and consume, or -2 cost and consume. We don't have any super expensive spells. That's funny. That's not what I'm after, but... When played, a copy of this card will be added to your hand, and the copy will be ephemeral. I like that a lot. Putting it on one of these guys would also be kind of cool. Because then we get 2 of the big hard-hitting ones. And then you're consumed. I mean, like, that's kind of funny. Okay. Let's... I'm probably gonna go back. Do I just toss 2 of these? Probably. Man, I wish we had a unit. We just are not getting a lot of units. I would love to get rid of, like, the Spear Steward or something, but... If I'm gonna, like, remove a Witch Weave from our deck, which I'm tempted to do, I kind of just want to make them consumable cards instead, because then we can still play them and get value out of them. I think we just get rid of these just causes. Like, the Valor is nice, but... it's not amazing. And I'd love to get rid of one of the Spear Stewards, but we don't have units. I could also just get rid of one of the Wind Blades. Yeah, we'll get rid of a Wind Blade. Do Do I want anybody here to have permafrost? I mean, that's kind of funny. Then we can just hold on to you. Permafrost on one of these so we could save you for a big damage turn. That might not be bad. Where are we going next? That's kind of tempting. Random equipment and rooms. Yeah, just not a lot of, like, unit options, which is wild. So probably that. And we do have the holdover witch weave. Nope, don't put it on you. So I don't mind consuming one of these guys, considering we're like always going to have one of the other ones. Spell chain, I mean, probably on the duality guy. Probably on one of the consume witch weaves. Because they're free. I don't know, do I care? Making you free also seems very good. We'll do that. Do I permafrost anybody? I mean, then we just have so many permafrost cards, but I still think that's okay. It's really rare for me to draw one of these and not want to just use it immediately. I don't know, at least now we'll have the option. That's fine. I don't know how I feel about this run. I mean, we're still going somehow, but this is just a weird playstyle. I'm out of my comfort zone. The frontmost non-boss enemy in each wave gets reanimate 2. And we don't know what it's going to be. It's just going to be some big tanky guy for like 1,000 health. I kind of don't like that. Ew. Incant, apply spikes 1. Apply spikes 1 to enemy units. Ascension, spawn a chosen prayer stone. I don't know what a chosen prayer stone is or does. And there's apparently no way to see that. Apparently there's no way to see that. Spikes on Incant is really nasty. Resolve, your Pyre takes 5 damage. On strike, corruption 6. I would love to get the reward, but I am scared of this, so we're gonna pass on the trial. We're gonna whip out on the trial here. Sweet. Okay, it's page up and page down. I have realized that. Apply Valor 3 and Damage Shield 1 to friendly units. Planetarium here is pretty good. Titan skinned and 1 billion armor. You just have reanimate? I don't like that at all. We could stun you. It would not quite kill you. forgot how amazing this staff was. I guess we just do like a bunch of setup, right? We could buff everybody's... What? Oh, the Titan skin. Oh, that's going to be annoying to punch through. Yeah, you do no damage to him. I could just give you the staff. I'd rather you have the Windblade thing. I want you to have the staff. That's so much damage. I mean, that'll stop him from applying corruption to my dudes, at least. I think we just need to kill one of you. By one of you, I mean just you, the one in the back. Can't cast Benediction, but that's alright. The Stealth 2 stuff could block me from putting down the Pixies, which would be kind of annoying. It is a spell we could cast, though. I could Stealth you. Honestly, like, just buffing these guys seems pretty good. Ah! Ah! I need to just use the page up and page down. Okay. Okay, good. It was preserved. I don't like these super tanky guys. Okay, well, we got all of our backliners down here. I like that. We could spell slam and just hit you for 600 damage. That's extremely unnecessary. I think... Does this... It'll hit you for 100. It's not quite gonna kill you. But you'll kill him and then you'll hit this guy. So which way will just finish you off? We are going to take a unit of corruption, unless I blast him with duality here. I don't know, start raising your damage a little bit or something. I don't like that we're taking the corruption, but if I get some valor on you, that'll resolve that. You're going to be annoying. But I just was not quite set up to deal with you yet. I like that. I mean, we gotta take this guy out, because that curse or whatever is really annoying. So this does the same damage as this guy, but it costs 2 energy. Oh, but you won't hit the other one. But then we can still hit the other guy with this. Because you only hit once. Never mind. Okay, that I see the error of my ways now. So if I do that, that hits each of them once. That's probably the way to go. You're fine. I would love to do something about that corruption, but I don't really have the means right now. I think we gotta do this. That's a cool spell. I like that spell. Okay, you desperately need to gain some valor. Yes. Okay. I'm thrilled with this. This guy's gonna be such a pain in the butt to kill. We could just throw everything at him. I really don't want to. Oh, and you're consumed. That's kind of irritating, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, we're taking the corruption, which is such an infuriating status effect. I love it. I hate what it does. I hate it. Consume, gain an energy in phase to full moon. Interesting. So you would lose your buff, or like you wouldn't generate another round of buff right now, but that's all right. I mean, I think we have to just blow up like one of these guys up front, right? We're taking so much damage. So full moon would let this do a thing. Interesting. I do think we probably want to get the Spear Steward down. You almost certainly need this. Yeah, you're still gonna die because we gotta blow up some of these guys. That corruption is just causing so many problems for us. If we lose our frontliner down here, we're kind of in a world of hurt. Like, the whole thing just falls apart. I could heal you. So ignore. We're doing 8 and 8, 16. It's 5. That's 21. +21 plus 18 damage. So if I heal you, you will just barely stay alive, maybe. And then everybody goes up to the next floor. I don't like that at all, but that we don't really have any choices here. These, like, reanimate guys are terrible. And then, like, you're just gonna die to corruption next turn. Okay, I mean, we only have 3 things to cast. So we can just blast this guy. We can slam the next one. Our Crusader is also, like, definitely gonna die here. Let's just kind of see how this plays out. So we can do that. And we could slam for 55, which isn't like a ton, but it's something. It's what we got. We kind of just need to, like, blow up that guy in the back. You need to live, so I probably need to Witch Weave you to keep you alive. Which is very annoying, but it is what it is. Ugh, I don't like that turn. Those archer guys are awful, so they're gonna just destroy our top floor. What? So we would lose the 15 damage for the sake of him gaining a lot more extra damage. Those guys are getting through and they're going to hit our thing up there, but that's okay. You're just going to die to the corruption. 8 times 3 is 24 plus something, so yeah. That's just, it is the way it is. Only so much we can do about that. Yeah, Eclipse Chamber. That's super cool. You're dead, and I don't think there's any way we could, I mean, we could... could do something like that to try to save you. That's probably worth doing. Let's see what this floor looks like first. So we're absolutely gonna spell slam you. Right. That's the prayer stone. Upon hit, grant boss units on the train plus 4 damage. Wow. And you have 7 spikes. So you're just going to get a lot of extra damage, and you're going to spikes everybody, but I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. That's a lot of damage. I think we just have to zap these two. At the cost of giving extra spikes to the boss, I don't really think there's any other way around that. Okay, so then we come up here and take a look at this. So I probably do want to keep you alive. So we're probably going to use one of the attuned ones to keep you alive. Kind of stinks, but that's alright. This floor, it is what it is. We can't finish you off. That's alright. We have a lot of Pyre health, so we'll be fine up there. So now that leaves a bunch of damage to throw at these guys. Huh. Well, what do you know? Just looking at those numbers and being like, oh, that's lots of hundreds. Okay. That's cool. You're kind of tempting. We already have one of you. Yeah, I mean, this to buff our top line guy. Yeah, I mean, this was really good the one time that we had it. I really like you. Yep, okay, alright. If you insist, game. I think we want to go this side. We don't have a ton of money, but upgrading our units a little bit would be very nice. Let's see what we got here. On deployment, draw a room from your deck and reduce its cost to 0. We only have one room, so we could start with the +5 incant. Whatever that's called. +5, not incant. You know what I mean. Spell power. This thing. +5 conduit to all friendly units for the ground floor. We could just start with that. Increases healing from spells by 10. That's not bad. That would be okay. And then we have, what, 95 coin to work with? That would be okay if we could get more health on our frontline guy. For 95 or less. I don't think we're going to be buying and then re-rolling. Maybe I just don't care about any of these relics. That might be the answer. Quick and +10. I would love for this guy to have more HP. That is the thing that I would like the most. So maybe we can just buff one of these guys to do a good chunk of damage or something? I don't know. Conduit 5. Do I want to just stack this on the bottommost floor? Probably. It would also be okay on any of the other floors, just to have some damage options spell-wise. Or healing options. On the other hand, we did just do like 1500 damage with 2 spells. Through very particular circumstances, but still. So maybe Conduit 5 just on one of these guys, so that we have something we can do on the Steadfast Crusader floor. It's not a lot, but it is something. So maybe that'll matter. Do I want anybody to have like damage and speed? And like 28 and go first is like okay. I think we just reroll. Okay. Health is very nice. It's not ideal, but that's very good. Incoming damage is reduced by half. That's extremely good as well. Valor 9, so you just start with some shielding? That's also fairly tempting. I think I'd rather have that on you. That's very good. Titanite, I mean, like, maybe keep the Shield Steward alive, but I don't think I care. I don't know. That's what we got. And then, do we duplicate a card and do we throw cards away? Yes to both of those, I'm sure. So, another duality would be really good. Duplicating you would also be kind of interesting, because you do a lot of damage. Okay, another planetarium on the other floors would also solve, like for the middle floor, would solve a lot of our problems for spell damage on that floor. So that's very, very tempting as well. Because then we would have, what, let's say we have 3 units there. 5, 10, 15. One of them has an extra 5. That's 20. That's 20 extra on our, like on our holdover guy. So that's just like 20 healing that we could do every turn if we wanted. That's really good. Help keep that guy alive, especially since he's going to have the Shield of Wing. So, that's very, 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 very tempting. I mean, another one would just be like, what if we duplicate this guy? How much space do we have per floor? 7? Can I just do, like... Wish I could filter on just units. So you're 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So, like, that would be a full floor. I mean, imagine if we had 2 of these guys, though. We start with 6 Ember in the initial deployment phase. So you cost nothing. You cost 1, so that'd be 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6, because we want to get this guy out there. So our top floor would be like a Shade Guard, another Shade Guard, and a Mooncaller. It's tempting. And then the Shield Steward is just kind of extra. He just goes wherever if I need to stick in a body, like if somebody dies or something. Alternatively, we could just, like, cut the Spear Steward. Or cut the Shield Steward. That's very, very tempting. I mean, I think it comes down to... And having like another Shield of Wing would also be interesting, but no, I think it comes down to duplicating duality, which is extremely potent just as is. That is just a good, fantastic card right now. Having a second one of those spells that we could cast would be excellent. It's either that or our silent guy who gets upgraded. Shade Guard. I'm so tempted. Man, this is tough. I could really go either way on this. We're going to do duality. What is our final boss? What does Seraph do? Enchants enemy units with Rage 3, your units enter with melee weakness 1. Yeah, so we are probably also going to have like units die, which is a little spooky. I want duality. We're just going to take the duality. It's good. Now let's get rid of a duality. No, I'm just kidding. Probably just cause. Probably a bad witch weave. And probably one of our just causes. That's what we got. Alright, Seraph. Good luck to me. Oh, and it's just an enchant, so it just applies to everybody on there. Alright. Seraph, Savage Form will weaken the defense of your units and enrage his own. Let's see how this goes. So, Shade Guard, you go up there. You're probably going to get a Sentinel up there with you. I keep taking my hands off the page up, page down keys, and I need to not do that. Alright, this is what we got. You've gotten us this far, everyone. You're just dead. Well. And you sweep. I don't like that at all. Ugh. I would love to get the Shield of Wing on you immediately, but... Okay, I mean, like, no matter what, we cannot let you sweep our units. We cannot. Okay, and you got preserved. That's good. So, we do have our energy for these two. So you get the shield. Honestly, you just get the staff. And you're just immediately dead. There's not anything that we can do about that, unfortunately. That melee weakness is brutal. What are you? What are you? Harpist Protector. Give everyone Titan Skin 5. I mean, we might just need to cover the night on this floor. Which I don't like doing on that floor, but it's just... It is what it is. Do we take like a controlled 8, which is 16, just to get rid of the melee weakness? I think we do. I think we need to do that. We're gonna cover of night here for sure. You need that. So, if I put down the Spear Stewards, they're just gonna die to these sweeping guys, because we haven't really gotten any spells yet. That'll do like a lot of damage, but I don't think it does enough. Ugh, this is This is not good. This is nasty. You're gonna die either way. May as well buff our incantation thing down here. I would love to get the spear stewards down. Since I can't guarantee that we're gonna kill those guys. And we almost certainly will, but... Ugh. We got another shielded wing. Alright, well... Oh, interesting. So we can just slam to take out the front guy. I like that. Your holdover. We have no spell bonuses on this floor. I do want to summon you. That's very good. I mean, I probably want to bop one of these guys. On the other hand, they're all going to die. You're going to take a lot of damage, but you will kill everybody who's not the boss on that floor. So maybe we just start deleting some of these guys instead. We are extremely close to killing any of you. I mean, like, that's almost better to get on him. Because then you're countering for like 60 damage every time you hit somebody, or 70 damage every time somebody hits you. Like, that seems very good. Then we're not generating the resolve anymore, so I gotta be careful about that. But I think that's gonna be better overall for what we're doing. With, like, the asterisk of, I know that we are stealth right now, so we're not doing anything on this floor, but... Oh, and then I need a way to heal you next turn, otherwise we're in a bit of trouble. Ugh. I don't know what we're doing up here. Do I throw down Bone Dog just to... soak some damage, maybe? Poor Bone Dog. So we have to kill you, which I can just do. Okay, we only have 2 energies worth of spells right now, so let's just do these. Let's plan on doing both of these. So that's good. does a lot of damage, but not enough to kill that guy. Do we... We could take out that front guy. That's not bad to do up there. I think that's worth doing. Okay. I mean... That triggers that, and at the end of the turn you get your buffs, so I think that's pretty good. Then you're gonna be alive, but you're gonna take 200 damage, so we're probably gonna need a little something to deal with you, but that's alright. Okay. I don't want you down on this floor. You need to be healed. That's funny. I do really want to get the pixie down. Who's sweeping here? We have one sweeper. But there's a lot of damage coming in. This guy is going to be awful. Not quite at full health. So we could take out the guy up front. Ugh. I think I'd want to Cosmic Bolt this guy, and then Silver Strike the next one. We could get this to 140 damage. That's what I want to do. So I think then we 140 damage him. You're just scary. Probably blast these two in the back with the 2 Witch Weaves. Which it does not leave a lot of room for keeping people alive on the upper floors. I don't like how low your health is getting, but we need to get our other attuned cards to heal those guys. That's why I duplicated those. Okay, so yeah, so we Cosmic Bolt you. I mean, I'd love to Cosmic Bolt you for 1,000. Maybe we just ignore this guy? I mean, we can redo the turns, so let's just see how this shakes out. So we kill you. Kill you. Ah, then the Silver Strike's not hitting you. Oh, I want it so bad. The other option would be if we selfless sacrifice to keep you alive. That's really good. That's really good. $1,700 damage. I mean, if we could do that again, then we'd win. We'd have to, like, redraw that spell, though. I mean, then we can slam for an extra bit of damage, which is not a lot. Things are looking very dire up here. For sure. I don't like you taking extra damage either, but it's where we're at. It's what we got. Yeah, I mean, we would have to throw, like, everything we got to keep you alive. Actually, we have a conduit here. Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, you're gonna get through. Man, we need to put, like, a tiny bit of damage on you to stop you from getting through. Okay, we have to deal with these two. I cannot let you just sweep through my whole team down here. That's pretty non-negotiable. And the silver strikes only hit whoever's up front, so we're probably going to use you down here, but it's just kind of annoying. Okay, so then duality. I think I have to heal you, which does keep you alive, and it puts a lot of damage on these guys. Huh, now that's interesting. This floor just kind of is what it is. What if we... What if we, like, bop this guy? No, we're not going to do enough to kill you. We could put a lot of melee weakness on this guy. Yeah, that finishes them both off. And then we don't get to do anything else, but that's alright. That's still pretty good. This feels like it's going to be a pretty close one. Especially since we can't get more, like, spell weakness on you just yet. I hate the Imprisoned Zephyr. Ascend and Advance. That's interesting. So there's a sweeper. So I think we just have to do whatever we can to deal with the sweeper. Keep our backline alive. You do very little damage currently. Does this stun you? It does. Ascend and Advance. I don't like that. I don't really have anybody who I want to send in advance. So that's just a dead card. Do we have any other units? No. I mean, I kind of want to throw this guy up front to like soak some damage, like block something for this guy, but you'll just die in one hit from one of these goobers. No, you go first. Bop bop. You'll still die to this one. And we can still afford to put you here. Yeah. So you'll soak up one hit from the boss next time Seraph comes up here. That'll keep you alive for another day. That's good. So we have one more of these that we can throw at somebody. I mean, like, this is definitely the right answer. The other thing that'd be funny would be to, like, ascend and advance an enemy. Why did they get an attack boost? That is unknown. Oh, because they would be on Seraph's floor. They'd get the Seraph bonus. Got it. Okay. Man, I would love to heal you, but I don't have that currently. We could slam you for baby damage for babies. We could just ascend one of these guys just to get him out of here. I don't think I care. It'd be another spell, so we'd get a little more conduit here, but I don't think I care. Alright, final wave, and then it's just Seraph forever. Oh man, you're so close. You know what's funny? Oh, spell weakness. Who knew that that was so potent with attuned spells? Oh, I love it. That doesn't feel fair. Oh my gosh. Alright, well this was a much longer video than I had anticipated, but you know what? That was fun. I kind of like the Luna Coven. They're very different from what I usually do. There was the like the ice people, like the ice titans or whatever, in the first game. They did a lot of like spell power shenanigans. Not to this extent, but that's still very fun. Do 5 damage and descend or ascend depending on what the moon is. Okay. First time each turn that it becomes full moon, because you can toggle it, gain an energy. That's pretty cool. Cosmic Bolt, I like that. That was fun when we had it. Circle of Cycles. Restore 10 health to the lowest health friendly unit on Moon Cycle. That's really good. Yeah. Covenant 3. Merchant reroll costs are 50% higher, and purge costs scale 50% faster. Hey, look at that. And we got a bunch of gold borders on a bunch of cards. Yeah, this whole thing. Consume cards, attach equipment. It was very heavily nerfed how you unlock the new covenants and things. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video or in a previous one or something, but the numbers are a lot lower, so you can unlock things a lot quicker. But still got to do some work. So yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind. I should get more attached things, more equipment. But that's sweet. Oh, and do we have a new thing? Back to the outpost. Ah, we got story. Though there's a problem. It's the hymnists. They're reluctant to board the train. For the last time, it's a train, not a cage. They'll learn to get used to it. I'll have a word with them. You better explain yourself, Bell. It's the dragon. I agreed to let you use my Pyre gel, but this much? You need to pay me back with interest. Really? Of course a dragon would think first of gold. Why deal with the threats before us when you can pad your profits, right? An angel speaking of threats, need I remind you what happened when you were the threat invading us? Alright, that's enough of that. Look, we get it, we invaded hell. That was the previous game. We're in a new game now. We came here to atone for what we did, but we aren't your enemies anymore. The real enemy is taking over heaven as we speak. If we don't come together, they'll take over hell too. Let heaven enjoy its comeuppance. My portfolio will be happy so long as the Titans get what they deserve. As long as you actually help us, we'll be back in heaven and never have to deal with you again. What a headache. How did Herzl ever manage to get angels and demons to agree on anything, let alone a covenant? Hef, I need to ask you something. That bad, huh? Didn't think I'd see you looking to me for wisdom? What's got you all wound up? The covenant. It's barely holding together. Angels and demons, no one trusts each other. And why should they? It wasn't too long ago we were fighting against each other. Your father, Herzl, brought everyone together. He unified the clans of hell. He forged the covenant between heaven and hell. How did he do it? Funny you should say that. There's like so much actual story in this game, and the first game didn't really have any. So this is kind of wild. Funny you should say that. What do you mean? Earlier today I found something better than advice. Go on, you want to see this? Look at that. Is ice. Like a frozen pocket watch, and maybe a frozen person with a frozen hammer. That's your hammer, but frozen. Is that Herzl? It can't be. That's him, all right. Never thought I'd see my dad again. He was frozen solid deep within some cavern just waiting to be found. And he's alive, but ice ain't enough to do my old man in. Once he thaws, he'll be up and running soon enough. Then you can ask him all the questions you have for yourself. F, this is incredible. I thought your father perished in the invasion. I tried to save him. Come on, let's not waste any time. Help me bring him closer to the Pyre. We'll give him a warm welcome home. We have a dimensional portal. Challenge runs. Boy, am I not interested in that, unless it unlocks cool things. So a lot more Pyre Hearts to get the next unit of story, I assume, and also the next unlock. Yeah, let's just see what it is. Mastery frame. Rock and roll heaven? I don't know what that is. That looks just like a cosmetic for like a room, but this is like a heart. So we probably, I guess I'm doing one. All right, you win, game. Pyre Heart, Heart of the Pact. After playing a card from your primary and allied clan, you draw one next turn. Okay. No floof. All cards have one fewer upgrade slot. Oh, so it's like a full run, huh? Ugh. Amplified armaments. Attack and health benefits from equipment are doubled. That's interesting. Equipment cards cost none. Add 3 random equipment cards to your starting deck. That's cool. Okay. I wonder if this counts towards unlocking whoever that is that needs the equipments. Don't know. We'll find out in the future. I guess I'm doing a challenge run at some point. I don't know if that's coming next or if that's coming later, but oof. These long runs are kind of a doozy. 3.5 hours for this. Plus I had to like pause and do other things, so it's been a lot longer, but yeah, things will probably speed up as I get more familiar with like the characters and the mechanics and stuff, the units, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Expect more of this in the future whenever I have an open like 4-hour window to record again. Yeah, may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you. It's a very fun game. I'm enjoying this tremendously.